Wow. Tuesday was crazy. And I know a lot of you guys bought the dip massively just like I did. But did you know you missed out on even bigger profits? Find out why and what to do starting right now. Well, what is going on, guys? Luke here today, and if you do not have these 4 steps implemented, you missed out on even more money than you already made on Tuesday if you bought the dip. I mean, is there any such thing as too much profit? So if you like to make more profit, then this video is for you, as I will walk through the 4 steps and exactly what I did on Tuesday to illustrate it all. And all I ask for in return is that you just ever so gently tap that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And stick around until the end for the latest update on the private group. I'll start with the most obvious steps first, and then we'll get into the juicy stuff. Now keep this in mind from the start, I did buy on Monday with no intent of really buying on Tuesday. I thought Monday was a great buying opportunity, so I bought. I was just monitoring the pre-market Tuesday morning like I always do, and actually getting ready to wrap up the edit for Tuesday evening's video and work on the private group when I saw the pre-market just going nuts. So my morning plan just got blown up. But just a few seconds later, I was ready to make money because I already had these 4 steps already in place before Tuesday ever happened. So let's dive straight into step number 1. And that would be to have a nice pile of cash set aside for days like this. The number I use personally is 10 to 30% of my portfolio set aside in cash. Sometimes it's even higher than that just because of the infinite money loop that I have coming in. The video above describes all of that in detail. And if you don't have one, don't worry about it, it's perfectly okay. Just using what you set aside each paycheck is doing the exact same thing, and it's actually the first step in the infinite money loop. Either way, if you do not have cash set aside, you cannot take advantage of the opportunities when they come. Now, who here had Tuesday's drop on the radar before it actually happened? I mean, anybody? Anyone out there? I thought Monday was great and I did some shopping, but Tuesday was incredible. But if you did not have cash, you could not play. But just having cash is not enough. You need to do step number 2 as well. So step number 2 would be to have a plan, and let me give you specifically what you need to have for this scenario. Now I know I beat this up all the time on this channel, but that's only because it's so important and critical to your success. If you do not have a plan, just a simple correction can completely destroy your investments. But what specifically is critical about your plan, you may ask? Well, I mean, actually all parts are critical, but here are the specific ones you need to know before a day like Tuesday arrives. You cannot wait until a day like Tuesday arrives to start making a plan. So first, you need to know what you are going to do with the stocks you currently own. I mean, seriously, think about this. How will you react if your portfolio loses half its value? I mean, you could not look. I didn't. I have no idea, and I don't want to know because I'm sure it was disgusting. But even if you do look, refer to your plan so you don't panic sell, as that should never be part of your plan, is to panic sell. Like, never make panic sell part of your plan. I personally was not looking to sell anything I owned, I was only looking to add. So no matter how low it got that morning, I was only adding. So that leads to the next part of your plan. What are you looking to add specifically? You have to know specifically what you want to buy ahead of time. If you got 20 stocks in your portfolio, is it wise to add to all your positions? Well, maybe not. You need to know which stocks you want to add to ahead of time. Don't wait until that day to make that decision. Personally for me, I look to add to my highest conviction stocks that I have long-term only. So I added some Apple, although it didn't give me quite the discount I was looking for, so I didn't go real heavy into Apple. Tesla was a buy at $710, so I bought some on Monday just above that when it got close, and I hit it at around $630 on Tuesday, even heavier. And I heard some of you guys got in at under $620, which is a complete steal. In my opinion, of course, for entertainment purposes only. I also bought some NEO at $44, and I bought some Planet 13 at just over $6 per share. And I added Nikola. Did that work? Did I trick some of you guys? Any of you? No? Okay, moving on. And the final piece of having a plan is if you are looking to build a position, then a deep red day like Tuesday is a great time to start building a position or finish one out. Know exactly what those stocks are and have price targets for each before Tuesday ever comes. So that means I added a couple stocks to my portfolio that we'll talk about this weekend, and I added to stocks like Planet 13. So step number 3 is to strategically deploy cash, but never go all in. Know how much you want to deploy for each position you want to build out. I like the price I saw on NEO and Tesla and Apple on Monday, so I bought shares. But if I would have gone all in, I would have completely missed out on Tuesday's crazy deals. So when Tuesday happened, I wasn't regretting my Monday purchases because I had plenty of ammo to fire away on Tuesday and get even bigger discounts. As all this is going down, if you keep the big picture in mind, you actually kind of get excited. And if the market drops even more later this week or next week, I'm ready to deploy even more cash. The reality is nobody can time the market, so these stocks could bounce and then dip lower, or they could bounce and just fly away. Nobody knows. But what I do know is the market always has days like this. It's not the first day like this. It won't be the last day like this. But if you go all in on the first day of a multi-day correction, I'm pretty sure you're gonna regret that. And the last step is to not go speculating. On days like Tuesday, that's the time to buy great stocks on a discount. Not buy speculative stocks getting hammered unless it's going to be a core position in your portfolio long term. Sure, there are tons of stocks that look really tempting right now, but I only added to plays that I want to be in 5 years from now. I did not go hunting for speculative plays at all. If this was the start of a larger correction, which nobody knows, the speculative plays are the ones that get destroyed first and buy the most. And then conversely, they are the last to recover if they ever recover at all. The foundations of fortunes are made during days like Tuesday when you have cash, a plan, know what you want, and you aren't out there speculating. In the long run, that is how you build real wealth. So the video coming this weekend will cover all the stocks that I bought on Tuesday, and it will cover the launch of the private group coming March 1st. So less than a week, this thing's going to be live. And there will be a very limited discount shopping opportunity out there for those that are the first to jump in. So make sure you have notifications on here on YouTube and that you're following me on Instagram and all that good stuff so you know when it goes live so you can take advantage of that if you want. You know, just click the bell up there for YouTube or down there, wherever it is on the screen. So thanks for watching and we'll see you on the next one.
Can I have this, please?